This is Luke Bowmeister from the number 48 Blue Gang car, taking you for a lap around the hills of California at the iconic Laguna Seca. Turn 1 is basically not a corner for modern race cars, more of a slight bend in the road. Coming up to an Andretti hairpin, we're braking it around the 2-board, trail braking into the first apex of this double apex corner. Careful not to go deep so you can get back on the throttle as early as possible. The T3, it's a light brush to the brakes and change down to third. Turn in earlier than you might think to really roll the car in and carry the speed through the middle of the corner. Turn 4, you can take flat in the MX5 if you're brave enough. I use the end of the blue and white section of the curb as an indicator. A lot of the corners here at Laguna Seca require a very nicely balanced car to allow you to turn in precisely and with confidence. Turn 5 is similar in technique to turn 3, just with a bit of a later apex. You want to have all your braking done pretty early so you can roll the car into the corner while still carrying the speed and back on the throttle as early as possible. You can also take turn 6 flat if you're brave enough. I turn in just before the 1 sign. As a good friend of the channel, Zero Bandwidth's Pasha Patterson always says, when in California, remember to be vegetarian, avoid the sausages. Coming up to the infamous Corkscrew, you want to head right over the crest to straighten up the braking zone. Keep it in third and try to be off the brakes as early as possible to carry some nice momentum over the hump. For rainy curve, you want to stick to the right to open up the entry. This can be flat depending on how much understeer you get through the middle of the corner. Swing over to the left to set up for turn 10. Again, you want to be done with your braking pretty early to carry the speed into the apex and use the camber of the corner to your advantage. For the final turn, come over to the right to open up the corner. Brake it around the 2-board and trail brake deep into the apex to get the car turned. Down to second gear and accelerate onto the pit straight for a run to the finish line. And that's a lap of Laguna Seca.